Hey y'all! Welcome back to the channel, and oh boy, today we've got something super sweet, super nostalgic, and yes, super Gwen and Blake. We're diving into a moment that made even the toughest cowboys tear up, because just recently Gwen Stefani revealed her absolute favorite moment from The Voice, involving none other than her husband Blake Shelton. Grab a cozy drink, maybe a box of tissues, no judgment, and let's take a walk down memory lane. Stefani joined The Voice for Season 7 and was on Seasons 9, 12, 17, 19, 22, 24, and 26. She only won Season 19, but that victory wasn't her favorite moment. Instead, Stefani says it's a memorable kiss with Shelton that's her top choice. During a January 2025 interview for the Today City concert series, the former No Doubt frontwoman answered a series of questions, including one asking her to choose her favorite season of The Voice. In the short 8 before 8 question segment, Stefani mentioned Shelton a couple of times. While discussing especially magical collaborations on her album Bouquet, she shouted out her husband. "This album was magical and special. It's a pure miracle I received these songs," she said. There was one really unexpected collaboration, and that was that Blake Shelton hopped on a song called Purple Irises. Stefani added, "That was pretty special because, everybody wants him." At the end of the clip, the singer also seemed to reference Shelton. When asked to choose between country music or soul music, she said her favorite genre is country. "That's really hard," Stefani said before noting, "Now I'm a grown-up, I would say country." She added, "Oh my God, they're gonna hate me. I'm in love, what can I say?" Shelton and Stefani met on The Voice in 2014 when they served as coaches on Season 7. They first started dating in 2015. The couple got married in July 2021. Shelton told Billboard in 2016 how the two connected amid their high-profile divorces. He was going through a divorce from Miranda Lambert, and Stefani and Gavin Rossdale were getting divorced. "Next thing I know, I wake up, and she's all I care about, and I'm wondering if she feels the same about me," he said. Let's rewind. It's 2014. Gwen Stefani, the rock star frontwoman of No Doubt, steps onto The Voice set as a coach. Across the red chairs, Blake Shelton, country music's favorite funny guy who's been a voice og since day one. Nobody, and we mean nobody, saw it coming, that these two from totally different worlds would become one of Hollywood's most unexpected and heartwarming couples. But it didn't happen overnight. From flirts to forever. Over the seasons, fans began to notice the playful banter, the stolen glances, the way Gwen would giggle at Blake's ridiculous jokes, and the way he'd light up whenever she walked on stage. Fast forward through public appearances, love songs, surprise duets, and eventually, wedding bells in 2021. But despite all the years together, coaching side by side, releasing music, and even blending families, there was one moment Gwen says she'll never forget. The reveal. Gwen gets candid. In a recent interview during a red carpet event for The Voice's season finale, Gwen was asked a simple but emotional question. "Out of all the moments you've shared on The Voice with Blake, what's your favorite?" Without even hesitating, Gwen's eyes softened. Her voice dropped. She smiled in that nostalgic, teary-eyed way we all know. And then she said, "It was the first time Blake ever turned his chair for one of my team members. I know it sounds silly, but that moment felt like he saw me. Like he believed in me not just as his wife, but as a coach, as a partner, all of it. The moment that melted hearts." Now for the fans who don't remember, let's bring you back to that exact moment. It was Season 19. Gwen had this powerhouse pop vocalist on her team, a contestant no one thought Blake would be into. But mid-performance, just when it looked like none of the other coaches were biting, bam, Blake slammed that red button and turned his chair. Everyone gasped. Even Gwen looked stunned. And then came the kicker. Blake looked at Gwen, grinned, and said, "I don't care what genre this is, she's too good. You made the right pick, babe. Cue the audience losing it. The other coaches were laughing. Gwen was full on blushing. Fan reactions. Twitter blew up. Fans started trending hashtags like #Gwen and Blake goals, #supportive hub energy, #country meets pop love. People weren't just talking about music. They were talking about respect, about support, about how this moment was a metaphor for how relationships should be. One fan tweeted, "Blake Shelton turning that chair was like turning a new page in the book of wholesome relationships. I'm not crying, you're crying. Why it mattered to Gwen." Gwen later shared more in a behind-the-scenes video. She explained how much pressure she felt in earlier seasons. Coming from a rock background, she sometimes felt out of place among the country heavy voice crowd. But that moment, it made me feel like I belonged. Like I earned it. And Blake, he didn't just see me as his partner in life, but as a legit equal on that stage. Cue the collective awe from the entire fandom. More than just a show. It's easy to forget sometimes that The Voice isn't just a singing competition. For Gwen and Blake, it was the place where their paths crossed, where they healed after tough divorces, where they grew together. Whenever they come back to the set, it is as if they are going back to the place where everything began. Are you sure about that one chair turn? This was not merely a matter of coaching. It was a fleeting, breathtaking moment that seemed to say, I am aware of you. Have faith in me. Your safety is my top priority. What does the future hold for Gwen and Blake? Gwen continues to be involved in the fashion industry, the music industry, and mentoring up-and-coming musicians. Blake has been working more on projects that involve his family and individual endeavors, and he has even hinted at producing. But they have guaranteed that The Voice will never leave the house. It would not come as a surprise to us if they continued to work together throughout the following season, whether in the capacity of mentors or performers. However, hearts are surely melting as they always do. It is now your turn. We are now interested in hearing from you. Do you have a favorite moment from Gwen and Blake's appearance on The Voice? What was it? A duet? The fight of the coaches? On the other hand, perhaps one of those spontaneous, warm-hearted glances? If you are a fan of true love tales, don't forget to press that like button. Additionally, subscribe to our channel for other celebrity stories from behind the scenes, moments that matter, and yes, more content featuring Gwen and Blake, because let's face it, we can't get enough of them.